All right, so today's the day. Bass boat has arrived. It's at the dealer waiting for me to pick it up, which I'm going to be doing here real quick. I am, of course, immediately going to go take it and put it on the water and start the engine break-in process, so it'll be all good to go for fishing tomorrow. Just a little bit nervous because it's been a while since I had to launch or retrieve a boat, and I've never had to do it by myself, so it should be interesting. I got a plan. I think it's all going to work out fine, but yeah, good to go. Let's go get that boat.
That's her over there.
Not quite halfway through break-in process. Everything seems to be going great. Launching went well. It's easy. Motor started right up. It's just been cruising like a trooper. The wind kicked up really bad for a minute. Got a little bit rough out there, but made it through the chop. This thing doesn't exactly ride like a Cadillac through the chop, but for what it is, it's all right. So far, so good. The 2-hour break-in. All went good except for it being really choppy in the higher RPM ranges of the break-in, not because of the boat, just because of the wind out here. It's a little rough with these flat bottom aluminum boats, you know what I mean? But it ran good. The break-in period is over, so yeah, I can just go fishing. First thing tomorrow morning, because I want to get this bad boy home. But yeah, pretty much all I got to do is not run it wide open for more than a minute for the next 8 hours. time for the next 8 hours. And that's it. So, yeah, man. Liking it a lot. Thanks for riding along. See you back at the boat ramp. Break-in went really well. Unfortunately, couldn't do it at the lake that's really close to my house because it's just not enough lake. There's portions of the break-in that are full throttle for a minute, and there's portions that are like 45 RPMs for like 10 minutes. That's just more than the little lake by my house will allow. So I had to go out to Ray Roberts. If you're from North Central Texas, you know all about Ray Bob, and it was good, except for the big rollers because of the wind, which made it rough. It was good, but now it's time to take it to the local lake and do some actual fishing. Fishing in a fishing boat. Imagine that.
Okay, first fish in the new boat. Okay, so get in the live well, give him some juice. £1 pound, 2 ounces, minus -4 1/4 ounces. So, we're gonna be about 13 3/4 ounces. Not bad. It's definitely edible. We will definitely be eating it. Caught that bad boy on this little crankbait right here. Came off right as I got him in the boat, but happened in the boat, so I got him. Counting it. I don't usually fish this side of the lake because this is the jet ski, water ski, ski tube, kind of noisy and obnoxious side of the lake. It's also where all the houses are, but figured I'd switch things up, and I caught the same old thing that I caught on the other side of the lake, white bass. All right, I've had about enough this side of the lake. We're gonna go over to the other side. Well, we're gonna try one other spot on this side. Just a rocky shore. It looks interesting. Whoo, wait, that seat is hot. Holy moly, that's my butt. Note to self, don't touch it with the trolling motor down. Okay. Look at that huge one. I can't help you until you hold still. Okay. Nice little sunfish there. That fish tried to eat that lure. What were you thinking, dude? You weren't gonna get that. Bye now.
Cheers. Okay, so now that the boat's back home in the carport, parked underneath that thing, the old kayak that I won't have to fish out of anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with fishing kayaks. Fishing kayaks are actually pretty awesome. But that is a sit-in kayak. Fishing from a sit-in kayak, if you've never tried it, don't. It just sucks. It's terrible. And I will still be kayaking, but I won't have to fish out of it, you know, to get out there on the water. So really, really happy about that. Wanted to thank a few people who, over the years, have taught me a lot about boats. And that would be Bob Curry, Keith Owens, Brian Covert, and my late friend, Damon James, who's no longer with us, but man, I sure do miss him, and I wish he was here to see me get in my first boat. These are friends back on the West Coast that are awesome, and they always had room in their boat for me. They were always willing to answer questions about getting boats. I've been wanting my own boat for a very long time, but they taught me how to operate boats, how to launch boats, how to retrieve boats, pretty much everything that you need to know as a first-time owner-operator. I learned years ago from these guys just by being cool and always having room for me in their plans, in their boats. So thanks, guys. I'm going to be in California next week, and I hope to see you. Miss you guys. Anyway, so we're back home. I'm extremely happy with the performance of the boat thus far. My biggest concern right now is getting the cover on because I've got some traveling to do. It'll be a couple weeks before I post another video. Got some jobs out of town and got some family and friend visiting to do on the West Coast. So I'll be back in a couple weeks and we'll be doing a more complete walkthrough of the boat. I'm going to show you a few things before we cut this episode for the week. Thank you for watching these videos. I hope you enjoy them. If you haven't already done so, please go down there, hit like and subscribe, and hit the little bell icon so that you get notifications when I drop a new one. Let me show you a few things about the boat, and then we'll be out for the week. Until then, look me in my eyes. Go fishing.
Okay, so, you know, boys never grow out of toys, and boys never really grow out of wanting to put stickers on everything either, so. Inglorious Bass-ter is not just the name of the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, it's the name of the boat, so. I've actually ordered these decals way before I got the boat. I think they're gonna look pretty good over here on the transom. That little something like that. Got the matching colors, Inglorious on that side, and of course Bass-ter over here on the other side. I'm also pretty stoked about these stickers. I've seen these before. I don't know if anyone's ever put them on quite like I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna put them on like right here. The colors, it's like it was meant to go on that Merc outboard. And of course, how it all started. Came home from a job out of town, got my Cabela's catalog, and right here on the inside page was this advertisement for the 40th anniversary Heritage Edition Tracker Bass Tracker. It only took me a few days to convince myself that I wanted it, and as you can see, man, the price is right. So I couldn't even get Tracker on the phone to order the boat. I had to go through Cabela's in Fort Worth to get it ordered, and luckily I got my order in 3 days before they stopped taking orders. Tracker really underestimated the popularity of this boat and sold way more. So they sold a lot more than they counted on selling through the course of 12 months in like less than 3 months. So when they're selling like hotcakes, I guess you got a good product. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna get this cover on, and I will be dropping another video in a couple weeks. Go fishing!